Hello and welcome to DThree Lab. Today we are going to learn about how to add styles into a panel. So in our previous video tutorials we have taught you how to make a panel. Now I'm going to teach you how to add styles to a panel. So first of all I'm going to go inside my panel, and inside my panel I have put the hello world inside a block header which looks like this hello world. And now I want to change the color to something like red or some another color. So for that I'm going inside the user interface, and inside the user interface I'm using app styling. Please note that this app styling and the app functionality is available for all the apps including the panel, and the page styling and the page.js is used only inside that page. So if you have used some styling or some JS functions inside a page, then that will be applicable only to that particular page. It will not work inside any another panel or any another page. So let's first add some page styling inside the panel. I've added the app styling. In the app styling I'm going to add the styles. Inside the style I need to suppose change the color of the hello world. Moreover, I want to add some margin into it, so let's do it. I'm adding the margin top as suppose 20 VH. 20 VH. Here I'm using 20 VH. The VH is the 20% of the total height of the app. That is the view height. The name VH is the unit of that margin, and this is the 20% of the view height. It can be maximum up to 100, 0 to 100 number, and you have to write the unit inside that. We can use px into it also, or any another units that we can use into it. So I'm saving it. Now this is desktop only is the type over here that is written. Suppose you want to apply some styles only inside the desktop. Suppose you want to add some padding onto some padding or some margin onto some elements that are used only inside the desktop, but inside the tablet view or inside the mobile view you do not require that styling. Then you can check over here, then it will show only inside the desktop view, not in the mobile view. So but now we know right now we do not need this, so I've unchecked that. And now I'm using the color. I'm using the color as here only hex colors are allowed. I'm using color as suppose green, so or red, FF0000. This is the color of complete red. And now I'm saving this. Moreover, I need to know what is the here there is two things that we can do over here to apply the styling into that hello world over there. I can write the D3 ID of that hello world component inside over here, the page components ID into this, so that D3 that element, that component will get used with this this style will get applied over there. And suppose if we do not want to use that, we can also use the style ID here. If I write the style ID of that style that we have just created, then this is also one thing. One more thing that we need to note, that if we want to use the same style in more places, more than one places, then we should use style ID instead of writing over here, which is the page component ID. So I am writing the style ID, I'm copying this ID, and I'm going to the hello world, and I'm just pasting it over there, D3 style ID, and I am saving this app. Now I can, you can see over here, the hello world is over here with a little bit padding from here. Now I am deploying the app. Let's see what are the changes that has happened over here. Okay, here you can see that the padding has been applied into this. However, the color has not changed. This is the reason why the color has not changed, because I have already put the text color white over here. So whatever, if we have already defined the color inside that component, then the styles color will be overridden with this. So I'm just nullifying this color, and now I'm deploying this app. Hopefully this can do better. Oh yes, here's the red color that we have applied into the styles, and as we can see over here, the red color is here, and there is also some padding over here. So that's it. You have now learned how to use the styles into the panel, and just in case you want to use functionalities like JS functionalities, you can also use the app functionalities into here, and you can use this JS functions as you have used is these inside the page.js. Instead of page.js, we are having just app functionality. And please note, I am repeating this again, that page.js is only used inside that page inside which that page.js has been defined, but the app functionality can be used all over the app. So use wisely all of these features, and please note that this app functionality will always stay inside the memory, but the page.js goes away from the memory if we remove that page or go from that one page to another page. So page.js is more efficient for the memory. However, in case of users, you can use app functionalities as well as page.js always, and you can switch all over these into the most of the sites. Okay, that's it. Thank you and have a nice day.